Yeah, we're all co-hosts here.
Yeah. But mainly me and you
I'm
because
co-host Nada.
but mainly me and you because we kind of organize everything.
Who are you? Say we're recording. Who are you?
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're going now.
You could have told me.
I said we were
No, you
starting.
did.
I could have swore I did.
No, you did.
I thought I did.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be a note for how professional everything's going to be from now on.
Yeah, very professional.
It's fine.
Totally fine.
Hopefully fine.
So
You still haven't introduced yourself.
yeah, you still gotta introduce yourself.
Oh, I am Jortion, another co-host of the stream.
Well, we're not streaming, but you know.
Same difference.
Oh, and the final co-host is
Tato, I am actually the events lead.
oh
A events lead, I should say.
A events lead. So this is our server
Yeah.
bi-week. What are we going with? Bi-weekly?
Yeah, it's bi-weekly.
And then we have me and Nada over here, the low on the pay grade outreach.
Low on the pay grade, he says. Oh my gosh. Well, kind of true. So we're doing our bi-weekly podcast. This is the pilot episode. We're just gonna talk for a little bit. It's about a week or so, 6 days I think, till Destiny 2 drops. So we're just gonna sit and talk for a little bit about our experiences in Destiny, what we're hoping to see in Destiny 2, some predictions.
Our best part. What we had the most fun in Destiny 1 was our best scenes in Destiny 1.
Yeah, stuff like that. So, first things first, I think we should get rid of some housekeeping stuff. The Bungie blog, or the Bungie Weekly Update, I guess what it's now called,
What
dropped.
was it originally called? I forgot.
Pretty sure it's like this week at Bungie.
Yeah, it's this week at Bungie now. It was the Bungie Weekly Update before. I still call it that. But whatever. So, on it, we see that they are talking about the official live action trailer that finally dropped, which is pretty cool. Featured a Beastie Boys song on it. Showed off a lot of the supers and stuff like that going off. Pretty cool.
And the puppies.
What'd you guys think of it? Oh yeah, the puppies meme. Wonderful.
That's the best meme ever.
Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna put that on screen.
uh,
So what do you guys think of the trailer? Sufficient hype material?
I'd say, yeah. If I
always like them.
If I wasn't hyped enough.
Show. I always get a kick out of these live action trailers. I wish that they would have brought the original actors back, but it wasn't in the cards, I guess. Because these are new people. But I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit too. They want to draw in new people. Kind of like an inside thing if they were to put in the old peeps.
Yeah.
Out of all the trailers, I think this is my favorite though, just because it's the live action one. They always have the cool real armor and guns and all that. Well, not real, but you know.
Yeah. Props.
The prop armor that always looks so good, and I always want a copy of the Titan armor from.
Yeah. I like the.
I'm back.
I like how the UK and the US versions were different.
Oh yeah, I posted about that in the chat earlier. It was funny. It was like tea instead of your caramel frap latte.
Yeah.
Thought that was a good one. I wanted to see some of the other trailers, but I didn't see them on there.
Probably be on there later.
Like if different countries had it, like your mom's spaghetti for Italian release.
Yeah, there's like a post on TTG subreddit.
Is there? Oh, sweet. I'll throw that in the link dump. We can have the viewers click on some links and see. So yeah, the Bungie store has been updated with a bunch of new merch and stuff that you can buy. You can get yourself an emblem right now for the Bungie Foundation. A lot of it looks pretty cool. A lot of the new subclass emblems and D2 hoodies that just say Destiny 2 on them. Pop Funkos are also in the store. I'll put that in the link dump as well
Oh
for you
yeah,
guys to check out.
I actually ordered one from GameStop. I had to go in and get mine when it comes in.
Your pre-order bonus stuff.
Yeah, like I didn't even go in GameStop to get the game because I already pre-ordered digital. I just went in because my brother wanted to, and I saw them.
And really, the only other thing on here of note, aside from like the video of the week, which I don't think we should talk about really, except that Bife has a whole lore breakdown on there that you should check out from My Name Is Bife on YouTube.
Oh,
But
nice.
they released a bunch of. Yeah, it's really good. It's really well put together. Try not to fall asleep from a soothing British voice, but you know. They released a bunch of endgame dates and times for you to keep an eye on. So when launch happens, yeah, the raid is coming out at 10 a.m. Pacific time, September 13th, and Trials is launching on the 15th at 10 a.m. and the Nightfall is ready for you whenever you are ready for it.
That
pretty
raid
much.
launch seems way too early to me.
I don't know, a whole week seems like it won't be that bad unless
with
like
80 plus story missions.
Yeah, you can blow through that. I figure. I don't know. It doesn't seem that high. I'm sure this will just be the normal mode, and then hard mode will launch like a month later. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless raids have changed drastically for something we don't know, and they're like Crota length, and there's a lot of them. Maybe
Like,
who knows?
it's 50 raids.
Yeah. There was speculation that there's going to be a bunch of Leviathans all over different locations, but who knows?
Have you guys seen the one in the Nessa skybox?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, yes.
God, it
Leads a lot of people to think that.
It looks so cool.
Because the footage that they've shown of like, 6-person's raids in the trailer, they're in like a lot of different locations. Like there's one in Nessus, there's one in a Cabal ship looking place. Like who knows what it's gonna actually be at. So maybe that's multiple raids on launch, which would be surprising if they do.
That would be a little surprising.
But those are the dates to keep in mind for the most part. I'll include that on screen. Oh yeah, I'm really interested to see who'll be world's first too. That'll be cool to watch someone do live.
I'm probably gonna watch T-Rex in his group.
I'll probably watch that out.
In the math class.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It was fun watching them for Wrath.
And I guess we could talk about this too. That there's a guided games beta happening. So 30 to 50% of players will be given secret access. And that'll be on the September 12th at 10 Pacific time, of course, as always. This is always Destiny. Coordinated Universal Time is 10 a.m. Pacific. And then by the 26th is when they aim to have 100% of the secret access, which is the ones that you're basically looking for people to Sherpa you through.
I hope it's like the video chat screen share for secret access for Discord. Like if you got the digital deluxe edition, like you automatically and stuff like that.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. Because I'd like to see what we're going to do for our Sherpa stuff on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see the rewards too.
Yeah, I'm a Sherpa, but it's interesting for me because I'm kind of in a different clan.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
I rejoined Mass.
I saw you. I saw Nightmare Thumb has left the clan. I was like, oh, cool. Neat.
Gosh, can we kick this guy as a mod? I mean, do we really need...
I mean, I got modded like right after you, Nada.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Another thing from the weekly update. I don't know why I said this is like all we should talk about, but they talked a little bit about the leveling system that you no longer have to max yourself out.
That makes me so happy. I can run my fun gear.
It's less grindy, it seems, which is
that made
complaint about Destiny.
That made the guy from Dim happy.
And engrams will now show you what will come out of them, like the max light level.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is also going to be good for knowing what you want to decrypt. I'm sure it'll change as you level up and stuff like that. And the last thing that's really on here is it'll be the usual launch times, midnight. So, like I was saying, the launch time for Destiny should be 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. on September 6th. So it'll roll out to a lot of people. which
Yeah.
is the suspicion that to mitigate server.
It comes out at like 10 p.m. for me.
Yeah.
If what happened at Rise of Iron doesn't happen, I'll probably play.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll be playing when it goes live for sure.
I'm saying
I
like
try. Yeah.
I have class that day, so I might wake up, get ready and then play a little bit. But I probably won't play too much until like
The weekend.
no,
Back to weekend warrior status.
no. I only have one class and it's only an hour long, so it's not that
Hey,
bad.
hey, Tato,
Oh,
at least
yeah.
you won't be a Christmas noob.
I mean, for Destiny 1, I was.
I got
There ain't no looking
I
back.
got
You
Destiny,
can't return to that
Destiny 1.
status.
I got Destiny 1 at launch as well.
Well, I got it.
I got it like the week of Queen's Emissary
Dude,
in
Queen's
year
Pass,
one.
I'm so sad I never came back. That was so fun.
Yeah.
At first, I got the game like between Crota and House of Wolves, but then I kind of just stopped playing because it was a little iffy. Once I was playing by myself, so
Before you met us.
and then I came back for Taken King during Christmas. Just missed SRO, which was sad.
You missed your chance to choose the last word bounty for Chaperone.
Yeah, I was upset because there's no way I'm doing it
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
I did mine in Rumble.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
gosh.
it takes effort and people.
So I guess since we're pivoting a little bit here, we could talk about our favorite memories since we're kind of doing that now. We're talking about D1 stuff we liked.
Yeah, my favorite memory has to be me finally getting my first Galahorn drop from Crota.
Oh gosh.
I almost
Man,
cried.
That's pretty good. I would imagine, dude. Like,
I mean, I've seen reaction videos. People like literally scream to the top of their lungs when they get one. So I can imagine.
yeah. I don't know. I guess first Atheon kill would be really my favorite memory because it was like, wow, we actually did it because the raid back then was like really difficult.
And Vog normal mode for the first 27.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I actually didn't do a raid until Taken King because I played alone.
Wow, not even soloing Coda's End.
No. I didn't even know it was possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I had fallen off before Dark Below had coming out, so I'd kind of stopped playing, and then the week where they kind of preloaded Taken King and you had access to the higher levels and stuff, I got back in really hard, and that's when I did like my first Atheon and first Crota kills. That was my like favorite time to play, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like it changed.
Yeah, when they give us access to the Crucible mode for 1 week, I immediately got a Phantom and Rift. That was the only time I actually liked Rift.
I don't know. Rift Iron Banner was pretty fun.
Iron Banner.
Yeah.
I can only stand Iron Banner Clash.
That's a hot take right there.
Then
That you
again,
like
I had
Rift.
I had a 6-man team every time I played, so
Sure.
Tato, I think the best Iron Banner is when we went Fun Police in Clash, Mayhem Clash.
yeah, that was a lot.
That's like saying you liked the Halloween trials where they took away your radar and they put the stupid spider.
I found it fun.
I did not like it.
It was different, which I liked. I liked the fact that it was different.
Yeah, I didn't really play trials that much. I'm not really a fan of competitive modes. Plus the meta.
I feel it.
Plus the meta is not very good.
Yeah. Any other shining moments in Destiny that you really enjoyed?
Our Wrath run.
Oh yeah,
Which actually
Where all hell broke loose. That one where
actually,
like people were floating.
my favorite last one was the real raid.
Yeah, it was Hyper's clip that he sent in. It was basically 3 Golden Gun Special Nighthawks on the Siege Engine. And like on all 3 parts of the Siege Engine, which is one hit all the parts.
Nice.
And we learned that there's a kill barrier on the Siege Engine to stop you from getting on too early.
Really? So
Mhm.
you guys cheesed it too hard?
Which
to...
it doesn't. It sounds like a weird thing to have, but I don't know.
No. I've seen the clip. I didn't realize that what was going
Yeah,
on. I
we
thought
got
just
kill buried.
something funky happened.
Yeah,
That's
it was just
interesting.
instant death for them.
Remind me to insert the clip now.
And
As you guys were talking,
and Foo's ghost was kind of in space. It was on the moon.
it was on the moon. That ghost came from the moon.
Yeah, you might want to put my clip in there since Hyper's.
Yeah, make sure you just send me that later so I can get the full story from each side.
Yeah,
And another clip that's in mod chat that I liked is when we were getting the raid ready, we were all outside the map in Venus,
oh yeah, that was fun.
and me and Frank were talking, and I looked just slightly to the right, and I see this Tato walk into a death barrier.
Yeah. For those that don't know, in the Citadel, in where you go to kill Skolas, if you're in patrol, there's no death barrier like down below, so you could just hang out down there.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you block with a sword or you jump at the right time, you can just land, and then you can drop down onto the wall, invisible wall, on the elevator, so you can just kind of hang out.
Just hang out, have a
Never
good time.
knew that.
Yeah, it's you have to do a little bit of a parkour to get up there,
And it took Foo 5 years on a Titan, but he finally did it.
and Sonny never did it on a warlock.
Yeah, he just gave up. He went and started killing stuff.
Rest in peace.
Gosh. Wish I had these clips.
The one we were just talking about Tato walking into a wall and dying is in mod chat somewhere.
Oh, great. Now I gotta search through that.
I can also send you.
I'll find it.
I think if you go to my Twitch, I'm pretty sure it's one of my highlights.
Yeah, I'll go down there and try to pull it out eventually.
Yeah, and I will send you my YouTube clip.
Great. So we all played the beta, right?
Yeah. I ran some stack teams in competitive.
I did like one game of Control in the beta.
So, of the changes that we've seen so far, what are you guys like most hyped about? The changes from D1 to
It actually
D2?
takes gun skill.
Oh, snap. Get face, Bungie.
I am really excited for Archstrider because that was a lot of fun to play. I want to see
It seems like it.
I want to see the other tree.
I feel like Oxider needs more. It needs blink. It needs blink.
I don't like Blink. Like I personally liked that it didn't have Blink.
Is whatever.
Like I liked it.
The Warlocks took it; they can keep it. Honestly,
Yeah, I liked that they had the Archstrider had a triple jump.
Yeah, I don't really like Blade Dancer's jumps as they are now. They're like really tall jumps, but they only get 2 of them.
Yeah, you have to use bones to like get the next
Do
jump.
anything.
I can't wait to use the second Voidwalker tree. That looks so much fun. It's vampire.
What's on that
It's
one?
a vampire build.
What is vampire build?
Basically,
I don't play Warlock.
basically, every one of your abilities triggers lifesteal.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I think there's a perk that like anytime you eat, like, you can like eat a grenade or kill something with your melee and it gets like health regen. I think
That sounds really cool, actually.
yeah, like Luke Smith was talking about it, and when he like answered a bunch of Twitter questions.
Huh. Might actually have a reason to play Warlock now.
Warlock should be my first character, and I'm just gonna main Voidwalker.
Ew, Titan Master Race, please.
Yeah.
Hey, I was Titan all the way through Rise of Iron, okay?
Titan Master Race.
I played Hunter all year one, so.
Well, what do you know? We got the trifecta here.
Year one, I literally had 3 Warlocks.
I actually only had one character in year one because again I didn't really play that much.
Yeah, I ended up having three 34 warlocks.
So did you guys like the changes to your favorite subclasses?
I don't like the Nova Bomb changes for the one tree we had. It felt way too clunky for me.
Slow bomb.
What do you mean, like very slow
Yeah,
or?
too slow.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think
Okay.
I think also Luke Smith talking about how the second tree is the faster Nova Bomb,
Hmm.
Okay, that's
and
interesting.
then one's slow and breaks into different projectiles.
But the tracking it puts the truth to shame. It puts the truth to shame.
Hmm.
Like one clip on Twitter was the Nova Bomb legit just chasing a hunter around the map.
Yeah, that was a really good clip. So did you like the hunter changes, Tato?
I did, yes. I pretty much only played Arcstrider, but
It wasn't too squishy like everyone's complaining about.
no, I didn't think so. All you gotta do is just up your resilience.
Usual Reddit salt.
One thing I hope is they nerf the Nurgle.
Yeah, I'm sure they got enough data from the beta to see what everyone was using. The mini meta
Oh, they
that it was.
already nerfed fusions a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I
Literally
heard.
everyone
God, just take more from them.
The Nurgle.
Well, to be fair, fusions were a little overpowered.
Dude, I had
They
so
actually felt good
Yeah,
for
I had
once,
so
though.
much fun mapping people.
That's the thing about balancing. You gotta find like the sweet spot where it's like still fun but like not
Yeah.
overpowered.
I think they hit that sweet spot with the striker. Honestly,
That
having
strike was so fun.
Yeah, having one slam in D1 was just always whatever. The only good thing
Mhm.
about it was shoulder charge, but now that you have multiple slams and infinite shoulder charge when you have your super,
Yeah,
I think the changes are good. Like they actually feel good.
yeah.
Plus, you feel like an actual tank now.
But to say it, what is it, Sentinel, when you place Ward of Dawn, it only has Armor of Light currently, and I hope that it's somewhat changed. Like you can change what your bubble gets, like you're going to do one.
I don't know if the trees allow for that, but that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, or else it's the end of the days for bubble in every raid.
I like those changes for bubble as well.
Yeah.
That you can bubble actually has a point now that you can actually run around with the shield or bubble. It makes it a lot more, I don't know, fun for bubbles because before it was just your pseudo support. Like you could give them an overshield or
Like
weapons.
the only time bubbles really shined was King's Fall.
Or in
Yeah.
or in PvP where you just mayhem, sit in a bubble the entire time with suppressing grenades.
This
Yeah.
have your full team double suppresses.
That was fun because I think it was like an Iron Banner mayhem actually.
Yeah,
We
it was
three
us.
Titans and 3 Hunters with Night Stalker and Bubble. It was fun. It was probably
Yeah. What do you guys really enjoy the new class abilities for what they are?
I like the Warlock rifts.
yeah.
I really enjoy the walls.
Yeah, a rift, like a healing rift or empowering rift, like paired with the short wall, it was really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you care for the what is it called? The shade step ability? Because I feel like they got the short end of the stick yet again. Like all you can do is auto reload or heal a little bit.
I
right?
used the auto reload a lot. 'Cause, like, if
Yeah, whenever I played Titan Hunter, I use auto reload.
Yeah, like if I was just running around, like if say it's like the end of the boss fight and I pick up heavy ammo or power ammo, I guess, really quickly, I would just use the auto reload to reload it without stopping.
You don't feel envious of the other classes though, I guess.
No.
You're more DPS though now, right? Than anything.
Yeah, and plus I play, all classes.
I guess that makes sense.
I play all the classes, so it's not really
Right.
Hey,
Not really sad that your main.
hey,
You got
least
3
Warlocks
mains.
and not getting exotic boots for 2 years.
Gosh.
Hmm.
What do you guys think of the graphics? How are those graphics
It
treating you?
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Even without 60 FPS, because my computer can't handle that.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really good.
Mine got 15.
You could just tell that everything's a lot smoother and less jagged from D1 to D2.
Yeah. I liked it.
Did you guys like the out of cutscene facial animations? I saw some criticism of them, of Zavala, at least in the opening story mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I thought it looked fine.
yeah, I didn't really notice that too much.
My favorite part, I had Zavala die in my opening animation.
Yeah. I saw some Twitter videos of that. It's funny.
I liked one of the things I liked in the beta, in like the first story mission, you had people like in your instance.
Mm-hmm. Really.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was really cool.
I honestly hope they do that a lot more too. It seems like that's what's going to happen for the public events and stuff like that too. People will be able to queue up with you.
Yeah, I was like, why are there people in my story mission? I was like, aren't these solo?
I thought they were bots at first, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
so
wait,
did
that's
I.
like an actual person.
So did I. I was like, oh, is this maybe a bot? No, that's actually a person.
That's another thing to get hyped for, I guess, is more not being alone all the time during story missions.
Yeah, because it's I like playing, like doing it first, but alone as in the sense of not talking to anyone.
Mm.
Like I don't know. I just
Yeah,
like
but from the looks of it, it'll probably be only for certain parts of the mission. Like if you go to a boss fight, that'll probably be like your own personal instance.
yeah.
Sure. I don't know. It's fun though. If it's every now and again someone pops into my game, I'll be fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Journey, if you've ever played it.
I fucking
Yeah, that'd be cool.
love Journey.
Like usually they may not be at the same spot as you, but they're
That's doing puzzles.
yeah, and they solve it for you.
You just like spawn in, it's like the level's already complete. It's like, oh.
Yep.
I hope that doesn't happen. Jeez. That would suck. Oh,
Maybe
here's a
once for the
crucial
first
story mission
level.
you spawn in at
It
the
happened to
end.
me once on the second level.
Yeah, it happened once. That's about it.
Gosh. What else can we talk about? You guys have all pre-ordered, I'm assuming, so you get the
Yep.
Cold Heart fusion beam rifle looking
I
thing.
have the digital luck, so I get everything.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I only got the base game because that's all I had money for.
Right. You still get it though, right, for pre-orders?
Yeah,
The
pretty
base
much.
He
game.
just doesn't get the
Great.
emo and stuff.
Well,
Nice.
well, yeah, I guess. I'm pretty sure you get the weapons just for pre-ordering.
It comes out in December anyways. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Not the sword and emotes that I get.
Oh, right, the sword.
Yeah, it's not really that big a deal.
I get a machete. You don't. Fight me.
If I know Bungie, they'll probably give you some kind of other sword in the story, or sometime.
Mm.
So it probably won't be that bad. Because if they give like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's people that like to complain when they don't get something over someone else.
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't want to cough out an extra 40?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's the argument.
So, are you guys ready to put some spin foil hats on or what?
I never took mine off.
Oh, good. You're prepared. So, any like predictions for the game? Any prescient theories in your mind that you would like to share?
No, I've stayed.
Feel like end on another planet. It's in entirety.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because of how big it is in the art.
I don't know. I've stayed pretty out of the news. Like I've seen some things, but not like
Right.
everything.
The only stuff I've seen is from me occasionally checking Reddit.
Yeah, I ain't read it in a long time. Just because
I think we might actually see an actual death so far. I think there might actually be stakes along the way somewhere.
yeah.
That's my prediction, anyways.
I
It's
saw
like, oh, by the way, if you die in this mission, yeah, this character's gone.
I've seen.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Permadeath. Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer where like the fire team of the Vanguard are planning an attack.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have some consequences.
Would I say
Maybe, that'd be
they're
interesting.
saying you don't come back from this?
Yeah, it's like they've repeated it a few times. They fight, and if they lose, they die trying.
That's interesting.
I've heard that a few times.
Wasn't it Kay that said it's better than dying like in a hole or something like that along those lines?
No, I think Zavala was like, we fight back or we die trying, something like that.
It'll be interesting if they actually do something like that.
Yeah.
I think maybe we might see like a previously like intangible character, like maybe Rasputin or Osiris or something like that, just to like as a little sneak preview.
Which makes me happy. We get more. I can't wait to learn more about Osiris.
I think that's what they'll do though, is that they're gonna start taking stuff out of the ethereal lore and start bringing it actually into the game world now.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating something like that happening now, is like we'll have more tangible things to fight against instead of just the vague darkness that they removed from the game now apparently too.
Yeah,
like there's no mention of darkness.
I heard about that. They wanted to remove that because it was very vague.
It's vague. It's way too vague.
Even they didn't know what
he literally said like, we don't know what it is.
Yeah. So I get wanting to, remove it. And just
Yeah.
so they can actually maybe say what
tell a story now. Gosh. Yeah, that's really my only spinfoil predictions, is that someone's gonna die and we might see something like an actual representation or speech from Rasputin or something.
Maybe.
Other than that, nothing else really from me.
Yeah, I've stayed a little distanced, so I don't really have any.
Yeah, I feel it. Now you want to go in as blind as possible.
Yeah, I have not looked at any story spoilers. All I've done is look at endgame stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched the European Dead Zone video.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh,
it was so tempting to watch it. You have no idea.
Oh,
it was so
good.
It was so tempting, but I was like, no, I want to experience it myself.
Oh, I had to see it to confirm if it was not going to be another D1. It looks good. You guys will be happy when you see it. IRL.
That's good to hear.
Is it better than the Cosmodrome?
Dear God, yes. It's so much better. You'll really like it. I won't spoil anything for you because it sounds like you guys are keeping pretty media dark there, but it looks good.
Yeah, I just got to get through 2 more classes. School classes, and then I'll
feel it.
play.
Yeah. What else is there on the docket for us today? Is there anything server-wise we need to plug before we wrap it up?
Well, there's
our clip of the week winner. Who was our clip of the week winner last week?
Hyper,
yes.
Hyper Night Slash is our clip winner. I'll put a link in the link dump as well for that.
And it was actually funny because when I announced it, I was like doing some online work too for school, so like I forgot to give him the rank.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, by the way.
Okay, I didn't know who it was, and I made a general announcement. I was like, thanks to whoever did that, because I was a little busy and I forgot.
Yeah.
Right.
I was busy. I forgot. I didn't get to tell I that I did it.
And it was at the point where I was like, oh, it's a little late to do this ping, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right. Well, I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but this will probably come out tomorrow. So we launched our YouTube channel and we have our first couple videos on there. The clip of the week winners are the first 2, and our PvP omnibus video is also should be live by then.
Not at that first
so
clip. That
submitted.
First clip in that omnibus. I feel so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could stop your own slam on a teammate's head.
Dude, yeah, that was stupid. I don't know. I think that should have been in fails, but it was kind of a PvP clip, so I kept it in
I'm
PvP.
waiting to see my Kurtizen clip in your fails video.
Yeah, right. But that should be live now. And
We have to
I'll
we have
put a
to
link.
announce it.
Well, this will
probably.
be on there.
Yeah,
so.
we should announce it after the podcast.
Well, it's a little late.
Well, no, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
We'll wait till
yeah,
tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow.
It's a little late.
Hey, I
Yeah.
pinged 1,000 people at 1 a.m. You can do this.
I saw that.
Jesus.
I woke up to a ping from you, and it's like you can now preload. I'm like, did he just ping people at 2 a.m.?
Hey, at least I made the role pingable instead of pinging everyone.
Gosh. I'm still taking clip submissions. PM them to me on Discord.
I'll probably send you some because I have
Send me some more clips.
I have quite a few.
I already sent out all my clips.
I'll talk to you later about that because I need you to submit them in a very specific way since you have them on YouTube. But you know.
Uh,
So I guess we could wrap it up here. We'll be back next week after D1 drops to give you some general
D1's
overview
out?
stuff, probably with some new peoples as well.
Not after D1's out. I didn't know we were going back 4 years.
You know, time travel's a thing.
I mean-
the stranger lady.
I mean, Australians time travel all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Let-
Anyways, we'll be back next week after D2 launches to give you some general overview and opinions and thoughts and stuff like that. Maybe with a different cast of characters here. Probably myself and Joel will be back
Most likely.
as the outreach leads for the server.
I need
But-
to talk to Kaz about getting us a raise.
Oh yeah, I need more glimmer, dude. Level cap's killing me.
I might be here, possibly.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But there will be another podcast next week. So we've been your co-host. This has been a little rough around the edges, but we're ironing it out.
It's a pilot.
It's the first
It's
time.
pilot. Hopefully we get picked up for syndication soon, but you know. And this is the part where we sign off. So I was your co-host, Nada.
I was Georgetown.
And Tato.
And that's it. We're gonna sign off. We don't have a cool sign-off phrase or anything, so that's just gonna end.
Yeah.
Awkwardly.
This awkward ending.
I'll leave this in too. Don't worry about it.
We Nada, after this we actually need to come up with a way to end our stuff.
We'll figure it out.